So I'm going to show you now how to use the Fast Tomato Careers Guidance for Students website. Ridiculously titled, but fortunately it's ridiculously good as well. This is a paid service that we use and it's strictly for Walkden High students. The website is www.fasttomato.com, and to start with the site we click on register and we type in our name. So Joe Blogs. The registration code currently is WLKM1234. It may change, but at the moment that's what it is. Any problems, email me and I'll send out the new registration code. Click on year 11 and register. And there we go. Confirm. Make a note of your password in your planner. Make sure you remember it, and your username. So do write it in your planner, because I won't be able to respond to lost usernames and passwords all the time. The next thing we do is click on Start Fast Tomato, and it takes us immediately into the questionnaire. So what it's going to do now is ask you about 30 or 40 questions about your interests. So we click through all the time. I'm just going through this randomly at the moment, but I recommend you take a little bit more time to do this. So just through. And you can see the questions, type of questions that it's asking you to do. All the time it's doing this, it's building up a profile of everything that you like and dislike. And off the back of this, it's going to give you some suggestions of careers that you're going to be interested in. This is really worthwhile to do if you're not entirely sure of what you want to do, or you're looking for a little bit of inspiration of what career might be the right type for you. So once we've answered all the questions, press show results, and then we need to select how far we want to go with education. If we're going to do GCSEs that are going to be mostly from D to G, then we'll click that, and it'll then categorise the subjects based on those level of qualifications. If we think we can achieve a little bit more than that, we click the next. So face the Cs, if you want to do education and move into something else, that's what we'll click, so, such as apprenticeships. A-levels might be our target. But hopefully some of us are aspiring to be a little bit more, so we're going to select university. So as you can see now, it's selected some of our suggestions for jobs that we want to do. So I've selected all my questions randomly, but it's come up with these based on the questions that I've answered. So let's look at actuary. That's what it says. It now gives us the description of what an actuary is. It tells us exactly what we're going to do, type of qualifications that we might need to study, A-levels, recommended A-levels, so on this one it's maths. But what I like about this is the routes to the career. It tells you exactly the route that you need to get into that profession. So 5+ GCSEs, 3 subjects including English, including maths. Then we're going to go on to a degree where you need a 2-1 in your degree or higher. And again, it moves on and just gives us some information again about the routes that we need to take. This is a really good tool for researching careers and making sound decisions as you look to go to college. Click on videos. It gives us, I'll just play that quickly in the background. It gives us a little bit of information about what we need and what the role of an actuary is. So in this instance, it's a syndicate actuary. So we've learned a little bit about what an actuary is. If we like that, we can add it to favourites. We can go through lots of other different careers, and again, we're going to add the ones that we like to our favourites. If we change our mind, we realise we don't want to go to university, let's say we want to finish after school, or what jobs are available to us with the just school qualifications, with GCSE qualifications, again, these are all the jobs that are available to you. If we need a little bit more inspiration, we click on Browse Careers, and from this we can type in anything. So let's put a farmer. There we go. It gives us advice again of what we need to do to go into profession. Yeah, exactly, same again. Really good tool for researching your careers and getting a little bit more in depth, finding out what we want to do. There's lots more functionalities within this website. Take some time and explore. It tells us all about college courses. If If you want to find out a little bit more about your profile, you can click on My Style, My Situation, My Priorities, and again go through. And again, this will give you a little bit more in-depth information about your personality, and it'll again narrow with what's available, where the information that you give it will narrow down your choices again to find out what's realistic for you and what's not. So I'll just go through these quite quickly. Show results. This is really good for seeing a snapshot of what some of our strengths are and some of our weaknesses. So remember, going back to the personal statement for your college applications on UCAS Progress, we can maybe have a look at what we're good at, and this might help us remind us to fill in that personal situation, personal statement. Sorry. Okay, we could go on for a long time of doing this, but from here there's action plans that we can create. We can use this trying to know all our grades. Have a play. Can't do any damage to the system. It's a really good planning tool, and it's extremely useful. So good luck with that.